Hey guys, class here for Mod 7 Creative Autobiography. The term I would use for my exposure and experience to the world of fine arts is fortune. And while this may not be a direct form of pride, I feel it is more a form of appreciation, and pride is a derivative of it. I would use this word fortune in many different forms, past, present, and future tense. I would use it when talking about my experiences as an Anglo-Saxon male growing up in a society that favors my demographic. I would use this term when speaking about the fact that my parents, especially my mother, were always supportive of my creative path. I would use this term in the sense that I have always had amazing mentors, peers and elders alike, exposing me to my own individual path, a path of which then I can be proud of. I would use the term fortune when speaking about my intrinsic well-being. I may not be financially wealthy, but ultimately I have a wealth of life in my family, in my surroundings, on this earth. I have been so fortunate to have connections to my mother's homeland of Denmark, and throughout my life have been fortunate enough to travel there on countless occasions. I'm fortunate that my aunt residing in Denmark welcomes us to her home and allows me to tap into the roots of the town by painting. It was a Danish artist colony. I'm fortunate to have traveled to and seen the art museum there on so many occasions. I am proud to have finished 21 paintings in the 2 weeks' time that we stayed there last. I couldn't even bring them all home. There wasn't space. My fortune has been plentiful, even if it has not always been marked by financial success, and pride has been a direct companion. I believe growing up and experiencing art the way I have is a very unique experience, and I would say that in and of itself has provided a fortune of knowledge. I am fortunate to have this fortune. From this fortune I have been granted a very positive view of the world and have been allowed to flourish within it, as an individual but also as an artist. Now, as a teacher, my hope is to always share this fortune, and while every single person walks a different path in life, I believe in the fact that we are all similar in ways we don't initially realize. I believe that no matter what background we come from, art can connect us. Art can heal us, as individuals, as a collective people. I'm very proud to be able to share the wealth of information I have collected from art and art education over the years. I fully believe that when I tell students that mistakes are good, as long as you don't constantly repeat them, I am sharing with them a piece of myself, a piece of connective humanity that shows them the frailties and strengths of us as a species. Like Ken Robinson has said, we need to be okay with making mistakes. Overall, I am most proud of being who I am, and while that may come with some cool accolades, my biggest point of pride is being a good person, and hopefully a positive role model for others as a teacher, especially my students. In an era marred by cell phones, tablets, and a wealth of access to irrelevant information, I am proud to know how to draw on paper. I am proud to know how to start a fire and to set up a tent. I am proud to know that beyond the veil of infinite possibilities that is the search engine called Google, I can still live without the need for devices. I am proud to teach a subject that defines itself by its analog nature and not by its dependence on technology. I am proud of being a father now, and while it can be exhausting and frustrating, it's pretty darn cool seeing a little version of yourself experiencing the world for the first time. I'm proud to be human, and as much as that comes with a lot of caveats, it is a common denominator in all of us. I am proud as a teacher to share all of this with peers and students alike, and I am proud to every once in a while take off my educator's hat and become a student again, even in the presence of young adults.